You've been waiting somewhere in my dreams. I tried to keep my eyes on my own business. Then you smiled and ruined everything. You asked me if I wanted one more drink. I said I shouldn't, then I said I think. You laughed because you saw straight through me, and I forgot every reason I had to leave. There's a warning somewhere in my mind, but your hand is resting next to mine, and every sensible thought I had is losing ground tonight. We're too close to turn away, too far gone to call this just a game. Every breath is pulling me to you. Every little thing you do feels dangerous and true. We're too close to turn away, and I don't wanna be the one who's afraid. If this is where the trouble starts, then let it find us heart to heart. We're too close, too close to turn away. You whispered something by my ear. I felt my whole world disappear. No fireworks, no thunder in the sky, just your fingertips and one impossible night. I should have asked where this would lead. Instead I let your silence answer me, because sometimes the heart knows what it wants long before the mind can make it stop. I can feel the line beneath our feet. One more step and there's no retreat. But I'll spend my whole life being careful. Tonight I don't wanna be. We're too close to turn away, too far gone to call this just a game. Every breath is pulling me to you. Every little thing you do feels dangerous and true. We're too close to turn away, and I don't wanna be the one who's afraid. If this is where the trouble starts, then let it find us heart to heart. We're too close, too close to turn away. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe tomorrow I'll regret the way I let you see the parts of me I usually keep behind a lock. But if I walk away right now, I'll spend the rest of my life wondering what would have happened if I'd stayed. So don't ask me to be sensible, not tonight. We're too close to turn away, too far gone to pretend we're still the same. Every heartbeat says your name, and I don't think I wanna fight it anymore. We're too close to turn away. Let tomorrow worry about the blame. If this is where the trouble starts, then let it find us heart to heart. Maybe love is always dangerous. Maybe that's what makes it real. Maybe all the careful hearts are the ones that never learn to feel. So come a little closer, let the whole world disappear. I've been waiting for this moment long before you got here. turn away. Don't turn away. Not now. Not when I finally found what I was afraid to want. Your photograph is on the mantle, not because I can't let go, but because your crooked little smile still makes this quiet house feel warm. I still remember Sunday mornings, your footsteps coming down the hall. Make the coffee much too strong. I'd complain and you'd pretend not to hear at all. There are days the silence finds me, and I miss you more than words can say. But grief is not the only thing you left behind that day. It's what love leaves behind when the person has to go. It's the courage in your heart, it's the kindness that you show. It's the way you changed my life, the way I learned to see that some people leave their fingerprints on everything we'll ever be. And though I can't hold you now, your love still what love leaves behind. I found your jacket in the closet, I almost put it in a box. Then I laughed because I heard you telling me to stop being sentimental. I wear it when the winter comes, not because it smells like you, but because you always told me that the cold was nothing we couldn't get through. You taught me how to stay when things got hard, how to forgive without forgetting, how to look at ordinary days and call them something worth protecting. It's what love leaves behind when the person has to go. The courage in your heart, it's the kindness that you show. It's the way you changed my life, the way I learned to see that some people leave their fingerprints on everything we'll ever be. And though I can't hold you now, your love still moves through mine. That's what love leaves behind. I will spend my life waiting for a door that won't open again. I know you'd hate to see me turning every tomorrow into then. So I'll go outside, I'll laugh again, I'll let the sunlight find my face. And when I love somebody someday, I won't feel guilty for the grace, because you taught me that love is meant to continue, even when we can't. It's what love leaves behind, not a shadow, not a chain, but 1,000 little pieces that make us who photograph is on the mantle. The coffee's not too strong anymore, but sometimes I still make it your way, just because I remember. I almost didn't recognize you. There were years written around your eyes. You laughed and said you're still the same. I said, that's a dangerous lie. We talked about the roads we'd taken, the city's jobs and lives we'd made. You showed me pictures of your daughter. I showed you how much silver time had laid. There was no anger left between us, no score left to defend. Just two people sitting quietly, with a history neither could pretend. This time we know what we didn't know before. Love isn't just a feeling you fall into and call it yours. This time we know what it takes to make it last, how to speak before the silence, how to hold without holding back. If we choose each other now, it won't be because we're young. This time we know what love becomes when the growing up is done. Told me you remember Tuesday, the night I left without goodbye. I said I thought you'd never follow. You said I wanted to, but I was too proud. We laughed at our younger faces, at how certain we were back then. Two stubborn hearts with perfect reasons for making everything harder than it had to be. But I don't want to rewrite the ending. It made us who we are today. Maybe we had to lose each other to learn how not to throw love away. This time we know what we didn't know before. Love isn't just a feeling you fall into and call it yours. This time we know what it takes to make it last, how to speak before the silence, how to hold without holding back. If we choose each other now, it won't be because we're young. This time we know what love becomes when the growing up is done. I don't need the old apartment, I don't need the old streets, I don't need to be the girl who thought you were the only dream she'd need. And you don't need to be the boy I left behind. I want the man who's sitting here, the one who finally understands my mind. second chances aren't about going back. Maybe they're about starting with everything you learn. This time we know what we didn't know before. Love can be a choice you make on every ordinary morning. This time we know it takes courage to stay close. Just say I'm hurt instead of leaving. Just say I'm scared instead of letting go. If we choose each other now, it won't be because we're young. It'll be because after everything, we still know where we belong. This time we know we don't have to make it perfect. We just have to make it honest. Make the difficult days worth it. And if the years keep changing us, let them change us side by side. I've already lived the life without you. I don't need to live it twice. This time we know you were my first great love. Maybe now we can be my last. The morning looked the same before. The same old street, the same front door. But you were standing there beside me, and somehow everything was brighter. You pointed out the rain, it stopped. I watched a silver drop fall from your coat. You laughed and said, we're gonna be late. I smiled because I didn't really care. It's strange how nothing has to change for everything to feel brand new. Maybe the world was always beautiful, I just never saw it next to you. It's the way you make the world feel new, like every road is leading me to you. Like the morning has a different shade, like yesterday was waiting for today. It's the way you make the ordinary shine, turn a little moment into something I can keep inside. I don't know what you did to me, but suddenly the whole world feels like somewhere I was meant to be. You hold the door and touch my hand. We talk about our weekend plans. You ask me what I want for dinner. I forget the answer when you smile. On the ride home through the city lights, you tell me something about your life. I pretend I'm listening carefully while secretly memorizing your voice. I used to think love would arrive like thunder breaking through the night, but maybe it comes quietly until one day you realize you've already crossed the line. it wasn't serious, just a strange new kind of gravity. But then you said my name tonight, and something in me answered back, and I finally understood why every other road felt like a detour. I think I'm falling, and I think you already know. It's the way you make the world feel new, like every dream has found a better view, like the years before we met were only teaching me what not to forget. It's the way you make the ordinary shine, turn a simple evening into something almost divine. I don't need to know where this will go, I just want another morning, waking up to what I know. It's the way you make me wanna stay, the way you make tomorrow feel like yesterday. And yesterday was full of hope, when every door was still unopened, and the whole world felt possible. So if you ask me what has changed, I'll tell you everything and nothing at the same time. The world is still the world, I just see it differently when I'm standing next to you. The rain has stopped, the city is still awake, and somehow you've made the whole world new. I learned to measure every sentence, learned which truths were safe to say. I could tell by how you closed the door what kind of night I'd have to face. I stopped wearing my favorite colors, stopped laughing quite so loud. Somewhere in the middle of loving you, I became afraid of being myself. Called it keeping the peace, I called it holding my breath. And every time I stayed another night, I gave away a little more of me. So I chose the door, I chose the morning light, I chose the woman in the mirror I had almost left behind. I chose my own name, I chose my own voice. I learned that leaving isn't losing, when staying isn't really a choice. You can keep the memories, you can keep the keys, but you don't get to keep the best parts of me. I chose the door. I packed my things before the sunrise, one suitcase and a photograph. You were sleeping like nothing had happened, and for once I didn't look back. I drove until the city disappeared, pulled over when the tears came down. Not because I wanted to return, but because I finally felt safe enough to cry. I thought freedom would feel frightening, I thought I'd miss the noise, but somewhere on that empty highway I heard my own voice, and she sounded like me. So I chose the door, I chose the morning light, I chose the woman keep the memories, you can keep the keys, but you don't get to keep the best parts of me. I chose the door. I don't hate you, that's the strange part. I don't need revenge, I don't need you to hurt the way I hurt. I just need the life I almost forgot I wanted. And tonight, when I turn out the light, I won't wonder if you approve. I chose the door, I chose the morning light, I chose the woman in the mirror, and I brought her back to life. I chose my own heart, I chose my own peace. I learned that love should never require disappearing piece by piece. You can keep the memories, let them fade where they please, but you don't get to keep the best parts of me. And maybe someday I'll love again, maybe I'll be scared at first, but I'll never trade my freedom for somebody else's version of love. I won't call silence peaceful, I won't call fear devotion. I know the difference now between surrender and emotion. So if you see me walking, don't ask me where I'm going. I'm going somewhere I can finally hear myself. I chose the door, and for the first time, when it closed behind me, I felt free. I felt free. You left your coffee by the window, like you were coming back at 10. I kept the little things we never noticed, thinking they might bring you home again. Your photograph was facing sideways. I turned it straight, then let it be. Funny how a frame can hold a lifetime when the people in it disappear. We were fire in a borrowed room, two hearts racing past the truth. We swore forever, like forever was a word we couldn't lose. Now I'm living with the shape we left behind. Your side of the bed, your name inside my mind. We were reckless, we were honest, we were blind, and I still feel your hand when the evening turns quiet. without leaving half my life. There was a summer in your laughter. There was a storm beneath my skin. We kissed like we were trying to outrun every ending, waiting to begin. You wanted answers, I wanted chances. We traded blame instead of sleep. Two proud hearts building separate castles on the same collapsing street. I could tell you that you broke me. You could say I let you down. We'd both be right and still be nowhere. That's the cruelest truth I found. Now I'm living with the shape we left behind. Your side of the bed, your name inside my mind. We were reckless, we were golden, we were blind. And I still feel your hand when the evening turns quiet. If love is something time can never hide, then why does every memory cut twice? You were everything I wanted for a while, and I'm still learning how to miss you without asking you to stay tonight. Maybe we were never meant to last forever. Maybe forever was the night we couldn't say. Maybe love can be completely real and still arrive too late. I don't regret the way you held me. I don't regret the way I burned. Some hearts are not designed for staying. They're designed to leave us changed. Now I'm living with the shape we left behind. Not a prison, just a place we used to shine. We were reckless, we were tender, we were blind. And I finally understand why you had to say goodbye. If love is something time can never hide, then I'll carry what was beautiful, not the fight. You were everything I wanted for a while, and I'll always be grateful that your heart was once mine. Your coffee's cold beside the window. The photograph is facing right. I don't wait for you anymore, but I still wish you a beautiful life. You were standing by the doorway with your suitcase on the floor, trying not to let me notice what the distance had in store. There was rain against the window, there was gold beneath the street, and you smiled as if tomorrow wasn't taking you from me. I could feel my heart get frightened at the thought of empty rooms, So you pulled me a little closer, like a promise you could prove. When tomorrow finds us on different sides, keep a little piece of this night alive. The way your fingers fit inside of mine, the way you looked at me like I was home tonight. And if the road gets longer than we planned, I'll still remember how you made me understand that love isn't measured by the distance we survive. It's the reason we keep reaching when tomorrow finds us apart. We talked about the little things that lovers never say out loud. Your favorite song, my crooked picture, how you hate a noisy crowd. You laughed and called me sentimental. I said someone has to be. Then you kissed me like an answer to a question underneath. We don't know what waits beyond us. We don't know what time will change. But tonight your heartbeat tells me some things don't need guarantees. When tomorrow finds us on different sides, keep a little piece of this night alive. The way your fingers fit inside of mine, the way you looked at me like I was home tonight. And if the road gets longer than we planned, I'll still remember how you made me understand that love isn't measured by the distance we survive. It's the reason we keep reaching when tomorrow finds us apart. Maybe I'll wake up and reach across the bed. Maybe you'll be miles away instead. But every sunrise has a way of proving love can travel where our bodies cannot go. So don't promise me forever. Don't make forever something we must say. Just promise when you hear my voice, you'll remember how we felt today. When tomorrow finds us on different sides, I'll keep every golden second of tonight. Your hand in mine, your heartbeat next to mine, the way you looked at me like I was home tonight. And if the road gets longer than we planned, I'll cross every mile with your name inside my hands. Love isn't measured by the distance we survive. It's the reason we keep reaching. It's the reason we stay alive. When tomorrow finds us far apart, you won't be far from my and I believed you because I knew you would try. You still know how I take my coffee. You still leave the hallway light. You still reach for me in your sleep, like you did 100 times. We still laugh at all the same things. We still know the words by heart. But somewhere between the little moments, we forgot how to be ours. There was no door that slammed, no cruel goodbye, just fewer reasons to stay up talking through the night. Was this the last warm evening before the summer lost its flame? The last time your eyes found mine and looked at me the same? We didn't lose each other in some beautiful disaster. We simply let the distance grow, one quiet inch at a time. And I never knew how goodbye could feel so much like home. I remember when your footsteps could turn a bad day into gold. Now I hear them down the hallway, and I wonder who you know. We became so good at staying, we forgot what staying meant. Two people underneath one ceiling, living separate lives again. I wanted you to fight me, you wanted me to understand. We both mistook our silence for a kind of second chance. Was this the last warm evening before the summer lost its flame? The last time your eyes found mine and looked at me the same? We didn't lose each other in some beautiful disaster. We simply let the distance grow, one quiet inch at a time. And I never knew how goodbye could feel so much like home. If I could change one thing, I wouldn't change the beginning. I'd only stop us for a moment when we first felt something missing. I'd tell you, take my hand before the habit takes your place. I'd rather hear the truth tonight than spend another year pretending we're okay. Maybe it was the last warm evening. Maybe love had said its name. Maybe some beautiful things are never meant to stay the same. We didn't lose each other, we just reached the final chapter. And there is mercy in admitting what our hearts already know. So I'll remember felt completely known. You still know how I take my coffee. You still leave the hallway light. But tonight I'll take my memories and let you keep the night. Some goodbyes don't break a heart. They simply teach it to let go. You called me after midnight with a tremble in your voice. Said I know we shouldn't do this, like I still had any choice. There were reasons on the table, there were warnings in the air, but you stood beneath my window and I found you waiting there. We knew every line we crossed, we counted every cost. Then you touched my hand and suddenly being careful felt like loss. You were a beautiful kind of wrong, the kind I knew I couldn't hold for long. We burned like summer through an open door, too close to heaven, too far from shore. And every time you said this can't go on, I pulled you closer till the night was gone. Maybe we were foolish, maybe we were strong, but you were a beautiful, beautiful kind of wrong. We borrowed hours from the morning, stole our kisses from the dawn. You would leave before the sunlight and I'd pretend I wasn't gone. Your perfume stayed upon my pillow like a secret with a pulse. I could wash the sheets 100 times and still remember us. You never promised me forever, I never asked you to. We were two hearts playing with matches, knowing fire always tells the truth. You were a beautiful kind of wrong, the kind I knew I couldn't hold for long. We burned like summer through an open door, too close to heaven, too far from shore. And every time you said this can't go on, I pulled you closer till the night was gone. Maybe we were foolish, maybe we were strong, but you were a beautiful, beautiful kind of One night you didn't come, I watched the street until it changed. Morning painted every window and nothing looked the same. I could have called you, I could have begged you, I could have asked you to return, but some fires are only beautiful don't regret the night, I only regret believing we could keep the fire without becoming smoke. You called me after midnight, I still remember what you said. Somewhere between don't leave me and we can't do this again. We already knew how it would end. I almost didn't recognize you standing underneath that light. Same crooked smile around the edges, different life behind your eyes. You asked me how I've been doing, I said better than before. Then we laughed because we both knew that wasn't what you came here for. There was a time I'd have forgotten every reason we let go. Tonight I finally understand, some answers need a little time to grow. We were right, just not then. We were far before we knew how to hold it. We were young, we were certain, we believed every promise we spoke. If I could go back, I wouldn't change how I loved you. I would only change the things we were too afraid to know. We were right, just not then, and maybe that's the kindest truth. Somewhere in another season, there was a better version of me and you. You told me that you kept the record, the one we played 1,000 nights. I told you I still know the melody, though I don't remember all the fights. You said you almost called me on a cold December day. I said I'm glad you didn't, and your eyes told me you felt the same. We had passion without patience, we had dreams without a plan. We were trying to make forever with two hearts that barely understood themselves. We were right, just not then. We were far before we knew how to hold it. We were young, we were certain, we believed every promise we spoke. If I could go back, I wouldn't change how I loved you. I would only change the things we were too afraid to know. We were right, just not then, and maybe that's the kindest truth. Somewhere in another season, there was a better version of me and you. I used to think that losing you meant something beautiful had died. Now I know some love can finish and still remain alive. You taught me how to open, you taught me how to hurt. You taught me that a broken ending doesn't make the beginning worse. heart is something neither time could undo. You asked me if I'm happy. I smiled and said I am. You smiled like you believed me, and this time you were right. Keys are on the kitchen counter. Your jacket's hanging by the door. The little life we built together looks nothing like it did before. There are bills beside the flowers. There's a crack across the wall, and somehow in the middle of it, I still have it all. We used to chase the perfect moments, now we know they come and go. Love is not the fire that never fades, it's the hand you reach for when it does. And you're still the one I turn toward when the room goes quiet after dark. Still the name that settles gently in the restless corners of my heart. We've been young and we've been older, we've been certain and we've been wrong, but after every road we've traveled, you're still the one, you're still the one I turn toward. I remember our first apartment, one chair and a borrowed bed. We had champagne for special evenings and cheap wine when money fled. You danced with me in the kitchen while the radio played low. We had almost nothing back then, but somehow we had enough. Years can change the shape of lovers, take the glitter from the night, but there's something deeper than desire when somebody still feels right. And you're still the one I turn toward when the room goes quiet after dark. Still the name that settles gently in the restless corners of my heart. We've been young and we've been older, we've been certain we've been wrong, but after every road we've traveled, you're still the one, you're still the one I turn toward. There were nights I couldn't reach you, there were days you couldn't reach me. We learned love isn't always easy just because it's meant to be. I don't need another beginning, I don't need a different life. I just want this imperfect story with your hand still holding mine. And you're still the one I turn toward when the whole world feels too loud. Still the face I search for first when I walk into a crowded room. We've been broken, we've been mended, we've been lost and carried on. And after all these years between us, you're still the one. You're still the one I turn toward. Not because we never changed, but because we changed and stayed. Your keys are on the kitchen counter, your jacket's hanging by the door, and I look across this ordinary room and love you a little more than I did before. I saw her name upon your telephone. You turned the screen and called it nothing new. Funny how a little light can tell a story long before somebody tells the truth. You said I was imagining the distance. I said I knew the silence in your voice. We stood there like two strangers in a hallway, both pretending we still had a choice. I could have asked you for another reason, I could have begged you not to go, but love should never need a witness to prove that it is love. So I left the light for you, burning softly in the room. I took my heart and closed the door. There was nothing left to prove. She can give you what I couldn't, then I hope you find it true. I won't curse the years we had, I just won't spend another one with you. I left the light for you, but I walked into the dawn. Somebody had to choose themselves, so I chose to carry on. The dress you said you loved me in, the photograph from our first winter snow. I left the record spinning on the stereo, then stopped it halfway through the song. Your coffee cup was still beside the sink, your keys were lying where you always left them. Strange how even someone takes a minute after years of learning where they belong. I wanted you to say you made a mistake, I wanted tears, I wanted something real. But when you looked at me so calmly, I knew exactly what you felt. So I left the light for you, burning softly in the room. I took my heart and closed yesterday. So I left the light for you, not because I wanted you to stay. I left it there to show myself I could still leave with grace. If she can give you what you couldn't, then I hope you both come through. I won't turn our love to ashes just because it wasn't true. I left the light for you, then I watched the morning rise. And for the first time in a long time, I didn't need to ask you why. You can keep the room, you can keep the memories too. I left the light for you, but I kept the best of me. The light was still on when I left, but I never looked back. I had almost stopped believing that a heart could learn again. I had gotten good at leaving before anybody got too close. Then you walked into the cafe on an ordinary afternoon, and somehow all the noise around me disappeared when I looked at you. No thunder in the distance, no fireworks above, just one quiet little feeling saying this could be enough. Right here, right now, after all the wrong turns somehow, after all the nights I spent trying to find what I couldn't name. Right here, right now, I don't need to wonder anymore. You don't feel like a dream, you feel like the answer I was too tired to wait for. Right here, right now, I finally know what love is for. You had your share of broken promises, I had mine of almost love. We both wore little scars beneath our sleeves from people who were never enough. So we didn't make forever promises, we didn't rush the words. You simply held my hand one evening and let the silence do the work. Maybe love gets better when you're old enough to see that it isn't about perfection, it's about who stays when life gets real. Right here, right now, after all the wrong turns somehow, after all the nights I spent trying to find what I couldn't name. Right here, right now, I don't need to wonder anymore. You don't feel like a dream, you feel like the answer I was too tired to wait for. Right here, right now, I finally know what love is for. I used to think written somewhere in the stars. Now I think it might be simpler. It is finding someone who sees your scars and doesn't ask you to hide them, doesn't promise they will disappear, just moves a little closer and says, I'm still here. Right here, right now, after every road that let me down, after every almost love that taught me what I couldn't live without. Right here, right now, I don't want another life. If I had to lose them all to find your hand in mine, then I would lose them all again. Right here, right now, no perfect story, no grand design, just your heart beside my heart, and the sweetest timing of my life. Right here, right now, don't let me wake without you. I had almost stopped believing, then you walked into the room, and after all the wrong turns, I finally turned toward you. Your train leaves at 11, mine leaves nothing but a scar. You said the job was just a doorway. I said I know and looked away. We stood beneath the station clock with 2 coffees growing cold. You kept saying we'd be fine, like saying it couldn't make it so. There was no one to blame, no promise that you broke, just life pulling at the edges of everything we hold. It's the distance we didn't choose, the miles between me and you. Not a lack of love, not a change of heart, just a road that came between us. If I could bargain with the morning, I'd buy every hour back. But some things don't belong to lovers, no matter how tightly they hold on. It's the distance we didn't choose, and I still choose you. I kept your sweater on the chair for almost 3 weeks after you left. It smelled like rain and cheap cologne and everything I couldn't forget. You called me from a hotel with the city humming through the line. I could hear you trying to sound happy, so I pretended I was fine. We learned to love through telephone wires, through calendars and borrowed time. But every I miss you got heavier the longer we stayed apart. It's the distance we didn't choose, the miles between me and you. to leave us for tonight. I'll never call it wasted. You were worth every mile. It's the distance we didn't choose, the years between me and you. And if time changes our faces, it won't rewrite what we knew. I won't wait beside the window, I won't promise what I can't. But if your heart ever remembers how it felt inside my hands, you'll know there was a woman who loved you without regret. And even when the road divided us, she never wished you'd never left. It's the distance we didn't choose, not the love we could improve. Your train left at 11. I watched the red lights disappear and whispered to the empty platform, wherever you are, I hope you're happy there. You always sit across the table like there's something you can't say. Your fingers circle your coffee, then you slowly look away. I know the sound your silence makes, I know the questions in your eyes. We've become experts at pretending nothing happens when we collide. Every time I almost tell you, you find another thing to say. Every time you almost touch me, you pull your hand away. What about the things we never said? The words that kept us wide awake in bed. The almost kisses, the almost life, the thousand little moments we disguised. What about the truth behind your eyes? The one we both have learned to recognize. Maybe we were scared of what we'd lose, but tell me, what did silence ever save us from? You remember how I take my coffee? You notice when I change my hair. You know when something's wrong before I speak, and somehow you're always there. Once you called me after midnight just to hear somebody breathe. You said the night was getting lonely. I knew exactly what you meant. We keep calling this a friendship, like a word can make it true. But friendship doesn't make my heart beat every time I look at you. What about the things we never What did silence ever save us from? I'm not asking for tomorrow, I'm not asking you to stay. I'm just tired of calling this nothing when it takes my breath away. Maybe there are consequences, maybe there are roads we can't undo. But if I'm going to regret something, I'd rather regret the truth. So here are the things we never said. I wanted you before I understood it. I loved you in the spaces where I couldn't call it love. I loved the way you saw me when I couldn't see myself. And if tonight is all we ever get, I'll still be glad I told you no more. Almost kisses, no more. Almost life, no more hiding something beautiful behind a borrowed lie. What about the truth behind your eyes? I know it now, you don't have to reply. We don't have to know tomorrow, we only have to stop pretending tonight. You always sit across the table, but tonight you took my hand, and for once, neither of us